1, 2, 3, tuning into what's hot like a cup of tea. The Burp is live, it's time to feast with BLT icon bringing you the heat. Static on the dial and the crackle in the air, feeling like a rebel in the days wear and tear. The BLT icon's pouring out the noise, tuning into the Burp with the glitch and poise. Let's go!
Banter mixed with a dash of wild, keep your brainwaves swilling, keep your thoughts unfiled. Nothing is too strange, no tale is taboo. Catch up with the icons, there's always something new. Hot takes cooler than a summer breeze, hidden gems uncovered with the greatest ease. Let us take the stage.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 4 teams in the NFL. Championship weekend is upon us. This is where heroes are made. Villains fall apart. Winners to the Super Bowl. Losers home. Y'all, it is championship weekend. How are we at championship weekend in the NFL already? This is crazy.
This is the fastest season I feel like that we've ever had.
God. Absolutely. I had no idea that we were even in the playoffs, it feels like. So we're here. It is championship weekend. Okay. We just finished up the divisional round. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 6, championship weekend.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. So we have a great episode, guys. We are going to be talking. We're going to recap the divisional games. It's going to be a real quick recap, from us, couch GMs, armchair quarterbacks. We probably are the best of the best. We'll just say that right now. So divisional game recaps. Then we're going to go on to the championship game. We're going to have our thoughts on the championship games for the AFC, the NFC. Going to give our predictions. Who's going to the Super Bowl? We have an idea of who it's going to be, or I should say that we want it to be, and then we know who it's going to be, and nobody wants the Super Bowl. But anyway, we're going to throw in a couple different notes from there. And then Lucka has a little special segment he's got for us today. We don't even know what it is. We don't know what it's called. He's going to let us know. So new to us. And then we're going to finish off today with some trivia. And then Lucka can complain about how I get the layups, and we'll go from there. So,
Always so many layups.
Always. But yeah, so today, episode 6, championship weekend. Fellas, let's start it off. As always, shall we? What are we drinking? Bildo, what you got?
I have this big-ass water bottle filled with just a bunch of different stuff. I have some water in there, some lime, some juice, a bunch of shit just to make some big-ass thing to get me through this podcast with you guys.
All right.
Interesting.
Very cool. Lucka, what do you got?
I got myself a traditional Arnold Palmer with vodka, of course.
Okay, so what's all in an Arnold Palmer, if I may ask?
It's iced tea, lemonade, and as much vodka as I could fit in here. And it looks pretty clear, so I mean, there's a lot of vodka in it.
Okay, very cool. As always, Corona, Vin Diesel. Come on, man. I know you know. Let's make this work. All right, let's connect. I want to sit at your table, and we'll have a beer. Okay.
Just don't reach in for the food first, otherwise you gotta say grace.
Oh, I'll say grace. It's fine. I'm good with that. Do I not reach in for the food first? Look at me. Okay. All right. Let's go. Guys, let's recap the divisional round games that we had last week. Saturday games, we had the Chiefs and the Texans. We had the Commanders and the Lions. And then on Sunday, we had the Eagles and the Rams. And the game of the week, probably Bills-Ravens. Let's talk first about the Chiefs and the Texans. So the Chiefs did beat the Texans. Quick note. The Kansas City Chiefs were once called the Dallas Texans.
Really?
Yep. So Lamar Hunt actually moved the team from Dallas to Kansas City, renamed them the Chiefs. So just kind of a unique, neat little tidbit there on that game. I want to get your guys' thoughts on the game. What'd you think of the Chiefs and the Texans? Lucka,
you got it messed up there. As Chiefs refs versus the Texans.
Sorry, I did mix that up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that they got hosed. I mean, Texans didn't look amazing, but when you got to play against the refs too, there's a hip drop tackle. You got the roughing the passer call. Just did not look good at all for him at all. And then, of course, you got the hey, we're gonna fine you after the game, but we still didn't throw it with the flag. Like, I just really hope that whole fishing crew is not in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, right? Like we can't have any any bias towards the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Actually, even next week because it's a home game, it's going to be kind of weird. So, Billy, what do you got?
Well, I'm not surprised with the outcome. I was expecting the Chiefs to win. And, I'm not one to hop on the, it's rigged theory or anything like that. Is it entertaining as it is? But man, I watched that game. Some of the calls had me scratching my head. There's that one play Mahomes was scrambling, went out of bounds, barely got touched, and he flopped.
Oh,
The
Hell
penalty
yeah.
was drawn as ridiculous. He had another scramble, barely touched again, got a roughing the passer call. And that one I even just yelled at the TV. I'm just like, good Lord, the Texans players hit each other harder than they hit Mahomes combined, and they still flagged him. So it's just it's getting harder and harder for defenders to go after the quarterback, especially one who's the face of the NFL. The league needs to figure it out. Whatever.
Yep.
I was neutral to the Chiefs. It was annoying to see them win and all that, but I'm just getting a little over it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
even on that one where he was running out of bounds, you saw him slow up for it too. Like he was
He slowed
fishing
up.
for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in that point now, and that's not fair to the defenders at all because they're going 100 miles an hour, right? So
Right.
yeah, he held up, was hoping to get the call. Now, is it a smart way to play football to gain extra yards? Absolutely. Is it a shitty way to play football? Absolutely. Yeah,
It's manipulating the rules, really,
Yeah.
or just manipulating it and just lack of integrity for the game.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and then just the special treatment Mahomes is expecting too, the entitlement, just throwing his hands up and going, come on, give me the call every time. It just
Every
doesn't
time.
make it enjoyable to watch. So
You know who we need in the NFL? This guy, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby.
yes.
Right?
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Who that?
Like, just go light up the NFL.
Hey, do that
Come
again.
on.
That was awesome. Do it again.
That was awesome. Oh man.
This is why you don't do crack, kids.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
So, I mean, what better of a cameo than Lawrence Taylor in that movie? Come on. So,
right.
but no, could you imagine, Bobby Boucher in the NFL just like destroying people? Oh, he'd be out so fast.
You would break
Right.
everybody's record.
Oh god, yeah. So,
You also break everybody's clavicle too.
oh man, right? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Moving on to the Commanders and the Lions, and what is the upset of the year? Probably a lot of us are kind of thankful for it, being us NFC North guys. But go ahead, Billy. What do you got for Commanders Lions? Commanders did beat the Lions in this game. So.
This one surprised me. It did. I was fully expecting the Lions to put the hammer down and win, ending that Commanders Cinderella-ish season. But I think they were exposed. Goff had a bad game. Maybe Ben Johnson was checked out. Yeah, maybe Ben
He
Johnson
had
was
three, and
checked out.
Jameson Williams had one.
Bill, you make a good point. Ben Johnson, was he already in talks with the Bears? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I was expecting a shootout, so it was fun to watch.
Yep.
It was fun, but yeah, I mean it's cool.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so glad the Lions are out. Bruce, don't hate me. Sorry. I'm happy they're out. Okay.
We already know how I feel about Bruce.
Fuck Bruce. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna have to give this to him sooner or later, but
No, you don't. Maybe
Lucka, what do you got for the Commanders beating the Lions?
yeah, Washington just never let off the throttle, and their defense contained the run. I was actually kind of shocked with that. They forced them to pass the ball, got them into those situations where they have a great pass defense. So to see the interceptions, it all made sense, and they just played a flawless game. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah,
really fun to watch.
So I'm going to make a point here and follow along with you. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know me, I'm a Packers fan. I tie everything back to Packers. Okay. So this Commanders run reminds me exactly of the Packers run back in 2010. All right. Back to the seeding, the playoff seeding. I always go back to it. But in this case, the Commanders are the 6th seed. All right. They went in and they went ahead and they beat the 3 seed. Then now they go on the road again. And this time they beat the best team. And so if you take it back, this would have been the Packers beating the Eagles. So, back in 2010, in this case, it was the Commanders beating the Buccaneers. Then they went on the road, and then they went ahead and beat the best team in the league, which is the Lions. The Packers had to go and beat the best team in the league, which was the Falcons. And now they're going on to play the 2 seed, which is going to be the Eagles. And the Packers, it wasn't the 2 seed, but I think the Bears were the 3 seed. But anyway, still, it's that very similar path. And if anybody can do it, I think the Commanders can go in and beat the Eagles. They've showed they've done it already. They're a team that has no reason to not win. So, speaking of the game, though, Lions didn't show. Commanders showed up, just like the Packers did against the Falcons. So, this is going to be good. That's my thought on that game. Let's go ahead and move into the Sunday games, where we had the Eagles beating the Rams in what was a very close game. I think it came down into that 2-minute drill at the end there. Lucka, talk to us about that game. What happened there?
My apologies. What game? The
Eagles beating the Rams.
God damn it, Lucka.
Eagles beating the Rams. Man, to be honest, I didn't watch much of it.
Okay.
I was a bit busy in the other room. I come on in, I see the Eagles moving the ball. I'm like, I'm over it. I just don't want to watch it. Come back in there. Oh, it's snowing now. Now I want to watch. And then Saquon breaks a run. See Saquon break another run. It was pretty solid. It was fun to watch him in the snowball go off. So that was good.
Okay. All right. Billy, if we can get a little bit more from what you got for us?
Well, I'll start by saying this. Maybe I'm way off track, but the Eagles are not that good. I mean, they've barely won games. Hurts can't even sniff 200 yards passing. They're riding the Saquon Barkley train. If it weren't for him, they'd be toast. We had our MVP debate a few episodes ago. I was pitching Burrow hard, still valid, but I'm like, man, Saquon's making a strong case for why he should get that. I mean, 200 scrimmage yards or whatever it was. He busted off that long one, like Lucas said.
Yep.
He showed up all year. I mean, I took the Rams in this one. I was rooting for the Rams. I felt like they had some momentum going for them, kind of like that Commander Cinderella-ish story.
Yep.
They came short. Stafford, one of the kings of the 2-minute drill, fourth quarter OT wins, comebacks under his belt. I thought he was going to strike again, but then he just had that bad pass.
Yep.
That ended it. And Eagles defense was gassed too, dude. Like they had the chance. If that throws on, I think the Rams would have punched it in. And Eagles though, overrated ass team, horrible fans. Yep, I said that shit. I want them to lose.
I agree a lot with what you guys are saying, especially the whole Saquon thing. The Eagles do not win that game without Saquon Barkley, right? I think you're going to see the Commanders coming to town, and they have a running game. Whether it's with Austin Eckler, whether it's with Jaden Daniels, who can extend plays, you're going to gas that Eagles defense again, and you're going to be right in there at the end of the game. So, Eagles beating the Rams. I was hopeful for the Rams because just again, it's the Eagles and blah, right? Like nobody likes the Eagles. But the Rams would have been a good story again. I'm okay. I'm okay. I do hope the best for the Commanders here. So, that being said, to the point of this video, championship game weekend, right? The championship for the American Football Conference, the championship for the National Football Conference to earn the right to go to Super Bowl 59. Maybe one of the most irrelevant Super Bowls, I'll say that. 60 is always cooler, right? We're just one away from a cool one. So, but anyway, AFC, we got Bills, we got Chiefs. Hold on. Take that back. We didn't talk about the Bills-Ravens game, did we? Okay, that's on me. Let's go back.
Damn it, T West.
God damn it, T West.
Hey, to be honest, I forgot about the Rams-Eagles game. I was like, wait, what? Threw me off when you said, yeah, let's talk about that. And I was like, oh, yeah, they did play.
So, okay, I'm going to own this one. That's on me. Let's talk about the Bills beating the Ravens because that was MVP versus MVP probably.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys got? Lucka, talk to us about the Bills-Ravens if you watched it. And,
I did. I was all about that game. It really sucked to see brick hands out there and Andrews couldn't catch the ball. And it was all game too. The one interception by Lamar. It really didn't hurt him at all. Didn't give up points. They did need to play a flawless game, but they didn't. The fumble hurt him for a touchdown. But when you have Brick Hands sitting there, and he's supposed to be one of the most reliable receivers, and he just drop after drop after drop. And even on the fumble where he turned and nobody touched him, he just dropped it. Missed opportunities to capitalize. They had that game. They really had that game. Just let it go. It's unfortunate.
Literally let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Anna was doing her super icy shit, I guess, and everyone was dropping everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
or Elsa, not Anna, Elsa. God, I'm getting old. Okay,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Frozen for us.
Never heard
old
of it.
guys that have watched the movie Frozen, Disney Frozen. Anyway, I need to stop. I need beer. Billy, I'm gonna drink some beer. You talk to me about Bills and Ravens.
I had the Bills winning this one, but certainly not the way they actually did win. Mark Andrews, delete your social media, bruh. Those salty fans are coming for you. As reliable as he's been for that team, how do you not catch that 2-point conversion?
Yeah,
that was his moment. Lamar threw a perfect pass to him. Not bad for a running back throwing the ball. Bills played a great
for a running back.
Bills played a great game though. They were underdogs, which I actually didn't know at first. So I feel like they proved the point. They can hang with the Ravens powerhouse team. I'm happy though that they finally got over that hump to make it to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah,
And it'll be an interesting game. I'm not saying a good game, but it'll stay interesting. Very curious to see how that flow of that game is once we get to that. But I'll save that for the next segment. But it was cool to see the Bills win and get over that hump.
so this would be like a rematch of 4 years ago.
Yeah, 2020.
Allen versus Mahomes, when those guys were just Mahomes was able to get a touchdown or a field goal in 13 seconds to tie the game at the end of the fourth 4 years ago. Like, one, bullshit, but two, whatever. My thoughts on this game. I'm glad the Bills beat the Ravens. I would like to see the Bills get back. It's been a long time. I'm excited for Bills Chiefs, and I kind of want this one to just be the Bills a no-brainer, right? Like, just go out there and stomp them. Because I think you had the two best teams playing in the AFC with the Bills and the Ravens. I really do. The records weren't there for the Ravens, but I still think they were a really, really good football team this year. Bills, again, second best team in the AFC. I'm glad they won. Just from an outside looking in kind of thing. So, okay. Now I think that was everybody from divisional playoff weekend, right?
Yeah. We got it.
Whew. See, the more beer, the better I get. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Vicky Valancourt's not here to help Bobby Boucher, so whatever. I'm off my game.
I saw her boobies and I like them too.
She showed me her boobies, and I like them too. Football is the devil. Everything's the devil to you, mama. Oh my! I'm gonna watch that movie tonight, probably. So, okay. So moving on to championship game predictions. We know who won. Where the hell is it? This thing, the Bourbon Bowl. That was the SCLSU Mud Dogs. They won over the University of Louisiana. So kudos to them. It was Bobby Boucher came back at halftime and helped the Mud Dogs win the Bourbon Bowl.
Hey. Remember the time Bobby tackled the referee by mistake?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. How about the time he tackled the guy from Louisville and threw him into the stands?
Y'all remember when he intercepted the ball and his pants fell off? And then he ran for the touchdown bare ass?
Luego de tan Bobby Boucher on the field, quarterback wrong way, reflect on Bobby Boucher dying.
Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, do you? Sorry about giving you so much shit this year. You're the heart and soul of this team, Bobby.
And the only one of us could have passed that test.
Thank you all so much for being my friends.
Well, let's wait till later to hold hands and kiss. We got a bowl game to win, right?
Now, in the other games that aren't as important, we have the AFC Championship, which is the Bills versus the Chiefs in Arrowhead. And we have the Eagles versus Commanders. That's in Philadelphia. I don't know the name of their stadium. I'm sorry. I really don't care. Used to be like the Vet or something, Veteran Stadium. I don't know what it is now. So, Billy, don't ask me the trivia question. Ask that one for Lucka. So let's talk about that. Bills, Chiefs. What are you guys thinking for this game? Billy, go.
I'm going all in. I'm taking the Bills. Partly because I'm sick of the Chiefs, but mainly because, like I said, that the Bills got over that hump finally. I think this is their time to get the revenge on the Chiefs. Josh Allen's playing lights out. As we discussed, probably the inevitable MVP of the league. He's their darling this year. Cook's playing well. I think it's their time. It'll be an interesting game. Like I said, I don't think it'll be a good game, though. I think interesting. I say that because I'm just very curious to see how the flow of that game is with the penalties and such.
Yes.
You know, with the game being at Arrowhead. So I'm just rooting for the Bills to overthrow the Chiefs.
Can we just say, I would love to have a game, a football game, where the referees don't directly affect the outcome so noticeably.
Well, yeah, and that's what it is too. It's like every time the Chiefs are in some sort of pivotal game, there's always this controversy around it. It's always something. It's just like, yeah, it's annoying to watch.
There's a lot of Packers haters out there too, and they're like, oh, the Packers always get the calls too, and I'm like, they do. You're right. And sometimes I would like to just see a football game without the referees affecting it so much. Whether it's the Packers, whether it's the Chiefs, I really don't care. Sometimes, arguably so, I see the calls, right? But they have this whole thing in New York where it's like that fast replay now. Why can't they replay and be like, oh, you know what? That wasn't pass interference.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That was pass interference. You know, maybe the guy that was hugging, was it Bo Melton in the end zone at the end of the Packers game? Maybe that was pass interference.
Yeah.
Would it have made a difference? I don't know. But again, I just maybe a little less referee and officiating in a football game maybe would be a little bit enjoyable to watch. So okay.
And you know what?
You even have Pereira. You even have Pereira stepping on in afterwards, like, yeah, I don't know what New York was doing. They have all the evidence right there. I don't know why they didn't overturn that. And then you see the guy get like fined on Monday anyway. So it's like, what's the point? Just fix it then and there. Get it right.
Well, even Aikman was saying it was nonsense.
Yep.
You know,
nobody likes him.
I don't mind him that much, but that's another conversation. But if they do go back and review from all those years back, they'll still determine that Dez didn't catch it.
Oh my God, that's so good. Dez didn't catch it. Yep. You know what though? Here's the thing. I think that was a makeup call from the NFL to us because back in 1998, Jerry Rice fumbled that football, and they gave it to him. And then Steve Young later on threw that game winner to Terrell Owens. So I think the NFL made up for it there with the Dez not catching the thing. But of course, he didn't catch it though. So whatever. I think you're right though. Good call. Love it. Okay, so that's Bills, Chiefs. Billy, did you get your say in this?
Yes, sir.
Lucka, did you?
Not yet.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter
anyway.
anyway. So I'm going to talk to you about my say on the Bills Chiefs thing here. So I really think like I want the Bills to win this one. I do. It's the Chiefs. Everyone's done with the Chiefs. You know, just I don't want to see a three-peat. The last three-peat technically was NFL championships, and that was the Green Bay Packers. Let's leave it that way. We don't need the Chiefs 3 years. Lucka, nobody cares. We don't need the Chiefs 3 years in a row. Okay. All right. That's me. Lucka, go.
All right. So they played in week 11. We all know. Same exact rosters. The Bills won 30-21. It was great. They played a really good game. Mahomes had 2 interceptions. He got sacked twice. That was great. They need to keep up that same intensity. They need to hold him in the pocket. And if you go all the way back to this game last year when they played them in the playoffs, the Chiefs ended up winning 27-24. The difference there was lack of turnovers, and they had a great running game. If they stop the run again and hold Mahomes to like passing, they have a great pass defense. Bills play a good game, maybe only have 1 turnover. I think they can still win it. I think they got that team to do it. The spread opened up at -2 for the Chiefs. So, I mean, what, don't you get 3 points as being a home team? So it's almost like they're kind of favoring the Bills already off the bat, even though they don't have the home field advantage. I really like the Bills. I really, really like the Bills.
All right. Perfect. So I think we're all in agreement here. I think we're all kind of picking the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Love to see the Bills. Love to see them.
All right. So let's do this. Let's quick before we go. Let's jump into the NFC Championship game here. We got Eagles. We got the Commanders. Commanders are going into Philadelphia. What do you guys think? Billy, let's start with you. What do you got for this game?
I'm really trying to not believe that there's script writers out there or it's predetermined. I'm really trying to believe it. So I'm going Commanders.
Okay.
I want the
Nice.
Cinderella story to continue, man. I want their hot streak to keep rolling. Said it. Eagles aren't that good. I think the Commanders can pull it out. I think it's gonna be a high offensive game.
Yeah.
The Daniels to McLaurin connection prevails once again, is what I'm predicting. And the thing that I thought about is that you got to remember this is a division game, and those can go either way. I
Yep.
mean, look at other division games where the worst team in the division beats the best team in the division,
Oh,
whatever. I just think that a lot of things are in the Commanders' favor right now, and I think they do it.
Yeah, to your point, Bears beat the Packers week 18, right?
Yeah.
So that happens. I agree with you. It could go either way. Lucka, I'll let you have this one. I'm not going to interrupt you. What do you got?
All right. Well, they did split the season series.
So anyway, we're going to talk about how sorry, I had you go. All right,
Man, I knew it was coming too. I paused it right at just the right spot. The difference in those games, Saquon had 146 yards and 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. For the Commanders being third in the league against the pass, they're 29th in the league against the run. They really need to focus on the run and force that pass, and I think they got it. Here's a fun fact. This is why I really, really, really want to pick the Commanders. I found out that Jaden Daniels, he's been practicing with VR. So he's been getting more reps against the team that he's been playing against or he's about to play against. So he knows what to expect. Here's the other thing about that. He's speeding it up. He's going 2 times the speed. So he's having to react a little bit faster so that when he gets into the game, it slows it down. I had no idea that he did this in LSU, and that's what helped him get the Heisman. And now he's doing it here with Washington. I think that gives him the edge. I think as long as Daniels plays a smart game, they're balling out. And if you're a betting man, weather permitting, pick the over for points. Right now it opened at 47.5. I really think it goes over that. I think it's a high scoring game, like Billy said.
I agree with both you guys. Great points. Very similar. I mean, we're all kind of in alignment here. I think we have a very similar thought process. I would like where I think the Eagles are going to get tripped up against the Commanders is Jaden Daniels. He has the ability to extend the run. I mean, if you look at who the Eagles have beaten, right? They beat Jordan Love. You'd think he'd be a better running back.
He didn't run at all.
He didn't
What's
run
up
at
with
all,
that?
right? Matt Stafford ain't going to run away from nobody. But here you got Jaden Daniels who can at least take those third and shorts, third mediums, and get you a first down if there's nothing there in the passing game. And then that is going to open up the passing game for them. So I think the Eagles are going to get gassed here on defense, and I think they're going to just run out of steam. And I think, Billy, you mentioned that a little bit earlier. So I'm going to go. I really, really want the Commanders to win here. I really would love to see them get back to Super Bowl. If it's not going to be the Packers, why not have be the Washington Commanders? So, so it sounds like.
Though,
oh, go ahead.
To your point there, what you're saying with attacking the pass and everything with Jaden Daniels, Mitchell, he hurt his shoulder. He's questionable for this game. If they just throw some outstretched balls as Scary Terry and actually target him,
yeah,
they could do some things with that.
You're not wrong, and Zach Ertz has also been coming on. He had a really good game last game too. So now you have the tight end that's going to go right behind Zach Bond and those linebackers because they're going to be keeping an eye on Jaden Daniels. So they have some favorable matchups, I feel like. So
and Ertz can stick it to his old team.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be
won a Super Bowl with them.
He did win a Super Bowl with them.
Now he won the Super Bowl with the Commanders.
The Eagles have won a Super Bowl in the last how many years? They've been to a couple now. But somebody else in there hasn't been in there since 1992. Why not?
Right. Who'd they play against in 92?
So that was that. So here, I'm glad you brought that up. So we're all in agreement that we think that we want the Commanders to win to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And we were all in agreement with the Bills, right?
Yep.
This has a chance to be a rematch of Super Bowl 26. And this was back in 1992 when the Redskins beat the Bills 37-24. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nice one.
Yeah, this was I believe it was Redskins, Giants, Cowboys. So this was their first of 4 straight losses for the Bills. So they have a chance here to redeem themselves if the Bills get to the Super Bowl, and the Commanders have a chance to make history with a rookie quarterback like this. So,
and go Dan Quinn for getting treated like crap with the Falcons and coming back and taking this team and showing like, no, it wasn't me, it was the team. It was all the team.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It's kind of cool to see these second chance stories come through.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it'll be cool. So Super Bowl, we're all thinking Commanders, Bills. We're going to get to that. We'll get to that. We'll see what happens this championship weekend. Super excited to watch these games. This, I think, leads us into where, Lucka, you got something for the group here?
Yeah, I got a would you rather type of situation here. I'm going to give you 2 things to choose from. Would you rather have the easy Super Bowl, and you can just have it, you know, you might not get another one for who knows how many years, or would you rather have these players on your team? Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, Jameson Williams, and then here, let me throw in a couple defensive backs like Broderick Martin, who really hasn't done anything. He's played 5 games in his career. You got Josh Pascal, who's played 3 years, 36 games. He's done okay. He's filled in great with the injuries. And then you have Atifi Melfanu, who's played 37 games, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, 4 sacks. You could have those guys and potentially win more than 1 Super Bowl. What would you rather? Which would you rather? Do you just want that Super Bowl and maybe your team sucks? Or do you want to build out this knowing these guys are all on rookie contracts and you could have them for a while?
Okay, hold on a second. Explain this to me like I'm 5.
Okay, I'm giving you an option. Either you get the Super Bowl and your team sucks, or you can have all these players and you could build a franchise with them.
So you win the Super Bowl? Or you get to
you have the opportunity to win the Super Bowl
that multiple
times with these other players,
right?
Or you just take your shitty team or you just get the easy Super Bowl and your team shit.
Easy Super Bowl win?
Mm-hmm.
Because you keep saying get the Super Bowl.
Well, you get your Super Bowl win. You get 1 Super Bowl win.
Or you get a team full of really good players and potentially win more than 1.
Yes.
Okay. Where you have the excitement of having the stacked team where every year could be your year versus a one and done, essentially.
Yeah. Gotcha. It's an either or and why.
Well,
yeah. So I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick, a talking point to this, because I'm still thinking in my head. This, you talk about potentially winning more Super Bowls. To me, I know you're talking about the Detroit Lions, but I'm really thinking this goes back to like the 2011 through 2016 Green Bay Packers, who had the potential to win a bunch of Super Bowls and only won one. So let me think on that for a minute. I don't know, Billy, if you're ready.
I have some thoughts. Okay. So both sides of the story here. First is you want to take the one because that guaranteed championship. You may never win it again, but at least you have a ring. And there's other greats that can never say that they've won a championship, like Dan Marino. Okay. You got your ring, your legacy is kind of cemented. On the other hand, you have the chance to be a Brady. Hate to say it, be a Mahomes. You can have that dynasty where you get the hardware and really cement that legacy even deeper, where you're going down as one of the GOATs. Yeah. I think I might take the latter. I think I might trust my guys, trust my stacked team, and just go for it. I think that's what I'm going to pick, because one and done. Like if you look at it, like Rodgers, he had his. I've been getting these years mixed up because I'm realizing how old I actually am. I kept saying 2014, but it was really 2010 when the Packers won.
Yep.
hard to believe is that long ago. I kept saying 2014, but to think that Aaron Rodgers is still in the league and still performed at such a high level from 2010 to, even if you want to take out the Jets years, to go 13 years without winning, that hurts.
Yeah.
So that's my reason. That's why I think I'm going to take the stack team, where you have the opportunity to win it every year as long as you execute your game plan.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm actually going to go the other way. I'm going to take the one guaranteed win, and a couple of reasons why. First reason why is we lived as Packer fans. We just lived through the last 14 years of that, we'll say, where we had the chance to win every single year. We went to 4 NFC championships after we won the Super Bowl. And we should have beaten in 2016, we should have beaten the Seahawks. Or was that 2014? 2014.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
2014 with the Seahawks. So we should have won that game. We weren't going to beat the Falcons in 2016. That was a fluke, but we should have beaten the Buccaneers in 2020, and we should have wasn't the Niners in 21?
Yeah.
We should have gone to more Super Bowls. So we've lived this potential to go. And the reason I take the one win is because of fan bases like the Detroit Lions, who have not gone to a Super Bowl in what will be 60 years now.
Yeah.
You talk about teams that have not won. You go with the Minnesota Vikings. They have not won a Super Bowl. Some of these other teams that haven't won one, Carolina Panthers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Cleveland Browns, the Detroit Lions, the Bills haven't won one. These are all franchises that don't know what it's like to win a Super Bowl. They may have gone. Some of these have gone. The Panthers have gone twice, but they didn't win. Jacksonville hasn't gone yet. The new Cleveland Browns, they haven't gone yet since 99 or 2000. So having, again, and I feel bad for the Lions, but knowing that it's been 60 years and they have not gone to a Super Bowl, I would at least take the one, so I know what that feeling is like.
I really like that we had different opinions, because now we can just talk about why we picked that way instead of agreeing.
Yep.
So you make some very good points. And that's
cool.
Good question.
Here, hold up one second. Let me blow your mind. All those guys I just named were in the trade for Stafford when the Rams won their Super Bowl.
Oh, they were part of the trade?
Yeah. So they got Goff and all these draft picks. They drafted Gibbs. They drafted Laporta. They drafted Williams. They drafted Barton. They drafted Pascal. They drafted Melifonwu. They drafted all those guys. So they have the people there, and they're all on rookie contracts. None of their contracts end until 2026, 2027, I believe.
Gotcha.
They have over $67 million of cap space to do whatever they want here. So the Lions have the potential. It's not all over. This was just year 2 of seeing them blow up.
Okay.
They have potential to do more than just this. They can sign more guys, or if they really, really feel like some of these guys are the it guy, they can sign them to big contracts. So that's mind-blowing to know. The Rams, had they not made that move, they could have had all these guys, and who knows how many Super Bowls they'd have, versus they traded all this away, and look what happened.
Yeah.
The Lions definitely made a good move.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Dang, that did blow my mind.
Yep.
Good job, Lucka.
Yeah,
good job, Lucka.
You know what? We give you this one, Lucka. Nice job.
You're welcome, guys.
You can soak this up. Let's take a minute to soak it up, Lucka.
Let's drink to my honor of not
Let's drink
messing this up.
Thanks for solidifying that you're not getting kicked off this podcast, or at least one more week.
One more week.
Thanks a lot.
Perfect. Okay, so that was a really great segment. Actually, Lucka, really appreciated it. Had some good talking points, and I look forward to doing more of those. So thank you. So as always, let's go ahead and end this with a trivia.
Are we going to talk about what to know?
Let's go to the trivia, because now I'm all geared up for like odd facts and trivia things.
All right, cool.
Plus, I don't want to know what you have to tell me.
Actually, it was a really good one to follow up with that one.
Hey, you know what? You didn't get kicked off, so you'll be back next week. So save that for next week.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'll have to modify it next week because it has to do with the playoffs.
Ooh.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
Yeah.
Talk about playoffs. All right. let's do this trivia thing.
Okay, we got T West 18. Lucka is at 12. Don't even need to ask. First question's going to T West.
Let's go.
All right.
By the way, can we type out the last one?
No,
The bonus question?
Speak it up as fast as you know.
Okay.
They can't see us type. They can't hear us type.
That's true.
True.
They can see us interacting at the same time, man. Same
All
time.
right.
All
Turn
right.
on my brain.
Let me get my trivia up.
I would
Gonna
hope
have to
you do.
jumpstart it real quick.
I see the smoke already.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oof. You okay?
From what?
Do I need to call somebody?
No,
What'd you do?
just jumpstart it. Throw in some lighter fluid. See what happens.
He's thinking again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. Which team is the oldest established franchise in the NFL?
Chicago Bears.
Wrong.
Oh, wait, no, I know it. Okay.
Lucka.
It's
The layup question.
Okay, so I almost thought he had that right. Oldest established.
Keyword being established.
Established. Is it the Green Bay Packers in 1919?
It is not.
No. Well, who? It was before that, 1908, right?
So okay. So I know we're not going to get the points. Can I guess again though?
Yeah, go for it.
So it would have been the Chicago Cardinals.
See, I was thinking that too.
I knew Chicago. I just blurted out Bears, and I'm like, no.
You are
I was
correct.
thinking
It
that
is
one
the
too.
Cardinals franchise.
Yes.
And what year was that? Was that 16?
1918.
It was actually established in the late 1800s based on my extensive research.
Way. Really? Okay.
Before they joined the NFL, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right. Lucka, I never want to hear you complain about question number 1 being a layup ever again.
I'll just complain about all of them being layups for TOS.
Just be better. Chris, which team holds the record for the longest losing streak of all times, which is multiple seasons?
Oh yeah. This would have to be. I believe it's Cleveland.
It is not Cleveland.
Fudge.
Okay, then I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions.
Wrong.
Damn.
What?
All right, no points. Someone else want to guess?
Who was it? No, I just want to know now.
The Buccaneers.
That. Oh my God! I knew that.
Right.
Oh, my
26
goodness.
games.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
Oh my goodness! I'm so dumb.
I went right to the 0-16 seasons and
Yep.
figured they kept losing beyond. So,
Yep.
dang. Okay, PJ's
All right.
going to kill us.
T West. I thought these. Okay. All right. T West, number
this is
3.
good.
Who holds the record for most touchdowns scored in a single season?
Wait.
Okay, well,
Did you say running back or?
scored, right? Who holds the record? Scored?
Who holds the record for most touchdowns scored in a single season?
All right. Let's see. For a while, it was LT. Then it was Priest Holmes, Sean Alexander. I should know this. I don't know this. I'm just. I'll go back LaDainian Tomlinson. I know it's wrong, but I need to get something out there.
That is correct.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Yes.
say Sean Alexander. I was like, come on,
Sweet.
give it to me.
David Tomlinson had 28, and I believe Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes had 27.
Okay.
Nice
we'll do
job.
that.
Nice
All
pull,
right.
dude.
Nice
Sweet.
one.
Lucka.
Wow.
Question number 4. What is the nickname given for the last player taken in the NFL draft?
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
That's a layup. Layup, Lucka.
Is it Mr. Irrelevant?
Nope. Just kidding. It is.
I'm like, what did he look up? I'm like, wait, did I think soccer? What?
Also, what T West and I call you behind your back.
Mr. Irrelevant.
No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
So,
No, I call you the last person.
I'm kidding.
Daggers,
I tried throwing a layup in there just to randomize it to see who
Yeah.
could possibly get it. So, all right, nice job, Lucka.
Thanks for the layup. I appreciate you.
You're
brother.
welcome. You're welcome. T West, question 5. Which 5 teams in the NFL You can catch that. It's NFL themed.
Yeah.
Which 5 teams in the NFL are named after birds?
Oh, after birds?
Birds.
All right. So the Cardinals, Falcons, Seahawks, Eagles. Wait a minute. I'm missing one here. Seahawks, Falcons, Eagles, Cardinals.
5, 4.
No. You hold on. You know how many times I've done the thing on you?
Time's up.
No, it's not. Time is not up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fine. Fuck you, Lucca.
Can I steal this? I would like to steal this.
Steal
Well,
it.
of course, that's
All
what,
right. Let's go. Falcons, Eagles, Cardinals, Seahawks, and the Ravens.
Ravens. Fucking Ravens. Good.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Ugh.
Lucca. Question 6. Which 4 teams in the NFL are all named after cats?
All right. Panthers, Bengals, Lions, and let me stall. What could be the last? Jaguars.
Oh, yes. See, it's harder when you're on the spot to
I
think of
know.
all of them.
I know. That is tough.
Dang, Lucca. All right.
So lucky. So lucky.
It is 19 to 15. Currently.
Yeah, he's brought it within 2. Or brought
What?
You gained 2. You gained 2. Sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. All right. Bonus question time.
math a lot.
You two figured out the bonus question. If you're just going to blurt it out.
It's
Or whatever
blurted
you're
out.
going to do. Okay.
Blurt it out.
Ready.
Okay.
Here we go. Bonus question. Which division has won the most combined championships?
NFC North.
AFC East.
Wrong. Keep going.
NFC East.
That's correct. Holy shit, Lucca.
Wait, what answer did I say?
I should take that point away that you forgot.
2 points. 2 points.
All right, let's see.
Wow. 19 to 17.
This is a game now, gentlemen.
This shit's rigged.
Is it 17, Lucca?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 19 to 17.
He answered way too fast. I think there's some shit going on.
Oh.
Is he
How does it
Googling?
feel? No, you know what? It's the life juice. I switched from beer over to vodka again, and apparently,
You know what it is?
something's working.
You have Siri on record my voice, and she's giving you the answers. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
What's Siri? I
Rigged.
don't have an iPhone.
Whatever, your
Rick.
Android aids. All right, boys. Well,
That was wonderful. This
Yeah.
was a great episode.
I had fun.
Yeah,
Even though
me
trivia
too.
was rigged, I had fun.
It sucks to be on the other side, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it really does. That was every single freaking episode up until now.
Well, yeah. Ravens, really? I don't know. I have
I
their helmet.
know.
Their helmet's like
I
right
know.
there.
oh, yeah.
That's I'm literally looking at it in the background. That's how I was like,
know.
what? How did he do that? The
Yeah,
Buccaneers one. That one was upsetting. I knew that one too.
Yeah.
That was
Until-
what did they call him back in the day to us for that?
What? Call 'em what?
They had a name for that team back in the day too, for how bad they sucked back then too.
Oh, I have no. I just remember their uniforms were always the creamsicles, and
Mhm.
I don't remember.
All right.
All right, well, fellas, this was a ton of fun. Great episode. I'm really looking forward to this championship weekend. Really looking forward to what the Super Bowl is going to be. Hopefully, it can be not the Chiefs and not the Eagles. So,
Right. Forget the Eagles. Forget the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Let's go Bills. Let's go Bills. Let's go Commanders. Let's see something cool.
We need an exciting Super Bowl.
yes,
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody, this does it for episode 6. Thanks for joining along. And for a Midwestern goodbye, tell your folks we say hi.
And shout out to my nephew Trajan. Thanks for watching.
Ooh,
Thanks,
what's
buddy.
going on, man? Yeah, thank you. All right. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Tuning into the Burp. Let's get it.
Let's get it. into the burp.